Last year, Fujifilm announced a whole new range of compacts, from their S Super Zoom range to the F range, and also their Z range with 2 new models. Today we're looking at one of them, the Z100fd. So, the Z100fd has got an 8 megapixel sensor and a 2.7 inch LCD screen on the back. The zoom itself is a 5 times optical zoom, which stretches from an equivalent 35 to about 177 millimeters. But one problem is that it's quite close to the top of the camera, so if you're holding it like this, it's quite easy to get a finger into the shot. You can see moving through the zoom range, it's generally done at quite a good pace. When you press the shutter button, focusing again, it's quite quick. You can see the little icon on the right hand side, the yellow camera flashing. That just indicates that the picture either needs a slightly higher ISO or you need to use flash just to stop image blur. Again, taking the picture, it's not too bad, nothing to write home about. That was with flash. And zooming out is done at a good pace again. If we go into the menu, you've got the auto mode, which just basically selects everything for you. You've got the natural light plus flash, which takes 2 pictures, one with flash and one without. And the benefit of that is that it allows you to select the one which is the most appropriately exposed afterwards. You've also got the natural light mode, which basically takes the picture without flash to preserve the light that's there. And then in addition to all the scene modes, you've got the manual mode, which if you click into, you've got the option of selecting things like the sensitivity, face detection, and the rest. When it comes to images, they're generally fairly pleasing. You've got good colour and detail maintained. You do have a little bit of noise in shadow areas on all the sensitivities, though under about ISO 200 they're generally okay. Edge and corner sharpness are neither good nor bad, but the main gripe is with purple fringing, which does tend to make quite a frequent appearance in high contrast areas. In the shooting menu on the manual mode, you've got the choice of adjusting the high-speed shooting and continuous, the burst rates. You've got exposure compensation and white balance. You've also got the quality, so if you want to take it at a low resolution you can, or at a slightly different aspect ratio. And also you can set the sensitivity and the Finepix colour, which is basically just a choice of the standards, the Fujichrome, and also the black and white modes as well. Despite the camera's small size, the Z100fd does pack in quite a lot of features. You've got face detection and red eye reduction, which is featured quite standard in a lot of compacts now. You've also got a larger than average LCD screen at 2.7 inches and the flash options as discussed before. One of the more useful benefits of the camera is the fact that it supports not only the XD format, which Fujifilm have long had in their cameras, but also SD and SDHC, which means that if you're moving from a different camera which is most likely to use SD cards, it means you don't have to invest in a new memory card. The Z100fd is packed with some really nice features, and you can't deny that it's a really nice looking camera too. There are 1 or 2 problems with image quality, such as with the noise and the fringing, but it does represent quite good value for money at around £170, and overall give it 86%.